Pay close attention, Luke. Lillian's doing a demonstration. I want you to learn something.
When she comes in and hits this rut, it's like all perfect throttle control, and she doesn't hit one bump. I'm hitting all these, and then it pushes you that way.
Guys, so we are back here at the Washougal Motocross Park doing a little training. So what's interesting is this is actually the Panic Rev training. We did this training kind of when we first started riding dirt bikes 3 years ago. It was 2019 and things were a lot different back then. Luke was on a Kawasaki KX65. He was just learning the two-stroke, just getting used to riding a two-stroke, and that bike was a challenge. Like, I'll tell you what, that thing bogged all the time. The jetting was always horrible. I was always playing with it, trying to get it figured out. Never really got it dialed. And Mason was riding on a like 15-year-old TTR 90 that we got probably for like 750 bucks. And Lillian wasn't even riding back then. Lillian was probably at gym doing twirls around a high bar or something. And really, like, that's when the kids started getting, we started getting like a little bit more serious about riding, but also I was getting better at making these videos and like make good content for you guys. We had one GoPro back then. It was a Hero 7 and the kids would have to share it. I'd go like back and forth. I'd go like, you know, let one kid use it in one section for a little bit, and then I'd walk over to Mason and let him use it when he was like training in the whoops or whatever. So I'd get home and there was a few hours of GoPro footage, and I thought maybe some of that GoPro footage, like I wouldn't have to watch all of it. I would just have to, you know, get a few clips here and there. But I remember watching all of it and watching Mason ride, and they were doing this little course where he was going through the whoops and then they'd go off the track and then cut through the parking lot and come around and then loop around and then just go through the whoops again. So it was basically like a circle, and I was like, well, you know what, I could just get like a couple of shots. But I remember watching the whole thing, and I'm glad I did, because there was this one point where Mason was going through the parking lot and he sees this other kid that fell and got his bike stuck in some of like the track grading equipment, and he goes over there and the two of them try to tag team it and try to get the bike unstuck. And I don't know, for some reason I thought that was hilarious. Like, Mason didn't say anything, never said a word to the kid. He just goes up, starts helping him. The mom comes, they're able to get the bike free, and then next lap around, Mason comes around and the kid fell again, and this time he just like gave up on life. He was just laying there. Mason comes to help pick him up, and then the kid decided that he wasn't getting up ever again. But honestly, like, that was probably for me the highlight of the video. That was probably the funniest part of the video. So ever since then, I waste so much time going through all the GoPro footage just in case something funny like that happens. You feeling it? I think the run-up looks pretty good, and your speed is pretty good too, so.
Just fourth, like 3/4.
Yeah, let me give you the GoPro and I'll go over here if you want to do it. I was probably more nervous than he was. I thought he was coming up way short. He creased it though. If he came up any shorter, that would have probably ruined our day. This is kind of cool too. So the last time we were here, I was trying to push Luke. I was trying to get him to jump the double for the first time, to double the triple. And it was a big deal for him when he finally doubled the triple at our first Panic Rev training. Now, second Panic Rev training, now he's doing the triple. How cool is that? Yeah, you're up there, man.
Is it just forced cruising all the way up? No, not cruising.
Yeah, that's a lot of airtime, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go do it again. Bro!
Are you drunk?
Just trying to get set up straight, make sure you're driving straight for the jump. Now the next thing to do is add this turn in. Try to execute this turn and carry more momentum. So then you don't have to get on it as hard through the bumps or up the lip. And it's still going to be wide open no matter what. It seems wide open in my mind, right?
Good job, bro.
It's gonna be where I have to stretch it now.
You gotta stretch it out? The lip's not as good?
Yeah, and the run-up's a lot more dry.
Oh.
Bumpy and stuff.
Yeah, it probably feels pretty good though, having that down now.
Yeah.
Nice, good job, bro.
Gives me a little refreshment in the air.
Yeah, you can take a breather in the air.
Just wind blowing.
You want some water, bro?
No.
So this is interesting, guys. So if we compare Mason just now hitting this section to back when Luke was hitting it, when he was on his 65, night and day, guys. It would have been night and day. But I guess that's what happens when you're the youngest kid. So let that be a lesson to you kids out there. Don't be the first one born. Wait until your parents have a little bit more money, they can afford better bikes, do better trainings, and then be born. No, seriously, guys. Okay, so Mason's hitting this step up double with ease, and I remember when Luke was hitting it, I think he kind of tested it, like almost hit it, but he was like landing on top or casing it. Maybe the landing was taller when we were here last time. I don't remember, maybe just more in my mind, but I remember Luke kind of casing it a little bit, and I was worried. I was nervous for him because I was afraid, like, if he lands on the top and bounces, it's a steep drop on the other side, and if he bounces, goes over the bars, that's a long way down for him to come down onto his wrist or collarbone or something. So I remember Luke not really being able to hit that step up, and me being okay with that because it was a little sketchy. And now Mason's making it look easy. He's hitting it no problem. I like that line Mason's doing. He's going all the way outside. Really smooth right here. He's going outside and then cutting to inside, and he's making it look really good.
It's lunchtime. You can go get lunch.
All right.
Good job. Does that line feel better without hitting the bumps?
Yeah. Dad.
Good job, man.
Thanks. It's lunchtime, so.
It's what?
They said it's lunchtime.
It's lunch? Okay. Hey, that's a really good line. Did he tell you to do that? You were going outside and then cutting inside?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what he was telling you to do? Nice. Good job. Can you do this turn one more time? Mason, go one more time. Dang, he's coming in hot. All right, guys, so one of our trainers today, we got Brendan Huffman, who's a local fast kid, plus his family owns the track here. And I was just gonna tell you, so okay, last time we did the Panic Rev training, Levi Kitchen was one of the trainers. And back then he was just like, he was a fast kid, but he was just like a normal fast kid back then. Now he's a factory rider. After he trained us, he became a pro factory rider. And I don't want to take all the credit, but just in case a few years from now, if he's a pro factory rider, you know who to thank.
So I see what you're saying. I'll give you some credit. I'll give you some credit. I understand what's going on. But
Right
I'm glad Levi's doing good. I hope he heals up and he does good after he heals up.
Yeah, it's cool to see him out there representing. And dude, kids are riding so good today. This is the best I've ever seen them on this track. So
yeah, trying to give them the good lines.
Yeah, thanks for your help, man. And let me see your side though.
The track has so many rocks on it. I was going through the sand and I was going really fast and I took the outside and I hit like 3 rocks and then just tucked the front end and just scraped my side.
But you're good, right?
Hurts, but yeah.
Okay, good.
But every single one of you came down this straightaway and hit every bump possible. And we're trying to like not hit bumps.
Everyone raises kids in a world that changes life to a bitter game. One works and fights, stays up all night to celebrate the day. And everyone lives to tell the tale of how we die alone someday. Do you want me here? Trouble through each and every flashback.
Crap right here, and then I twisted my forks and could not ride like at all, and I was trying to hold off everyone behind me.
Is that Larry? What is he doing? So Larry's here and he said he's gonna hit the triple and he wants me to film him. Should I stand up for Larry and film, or should I just sit here? I guess I'll stand up for Larry. Yay, Larry. Good job hitting the triple, Larry.
Thank you.
How was it?
That one was pretty easy.
Pretty easy? Was my videoing skills okay for you?
They were okay. I could have done better.
Well, I'm glad it's good enough because I don't want to walk over there again because it's hot. You covering your nipples for a reason?
I don't want your video to get deformed.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and peace out.